everybody, it's Rebecca here at Why Mermaids, and welcome to my August book haul. So here's the thing, if you saw my video last week, you saw me go through my TBR books on my shelf that I have not read, and it's a gigantic number, right? And then we didn't even talk about the ones on my Kindle that I haven't read, which is really bad. It's a long list. It's bad. NetGalley and I go on NetGalley like binges, and it's pretty bad. So anyway, I have a lot of books that I need to read. So I'm trying not to buy as many books because I have a lot that I need to read, A, and B, books are expensive, and as we are getting closer to my wedding date, like, for real, I cannot spend any money. I just bought, like, a ring. It was very expensive, and, like, the venue it's expensive to get married. So, yeah, I need to, like, save that money to get married, and then buy a house, and go on a honeymoon. So I'm trying to cut back on my book purchasing. I will still buy some, because but I'm limiting it a lot. So this month, I only bought 4 books. That's right. So by the way, if my next book haul is like 20 books or 15 books, please like yell at me and shame me. But today you can't shame me because I only have 4, and I am going to read all 4 of these by the end of the year. And I'm not just saying that like, oh, I bought the book, I'm gonna read it. No, like, legitimately, I'm going to read them by the end of the year because all 4 of them are purchases to finish out my Year of Gaiman. I was just buying the book 1 month in advance every single time, but I really wanted all the same edition, so I went ahead and I just went to Barnes & Noble, and they had all of them that they have for these books. Some of them don't come in that edition. And I said, I'm gonna go ahead and get all of them now, and then I don't have to worry about it the rest of the year. So let's get into it. It's only 4 books, and yes, they all are by Neil Gaiman, but I'm gonna show you them in the order that I'm going to be reading them for the rest of the year. So if you want to join in with the last quarter of the Year of Gaiman, here's what I'm reading. First up is Good Omens by Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. I am reading this next month in the month of September. This book is basically about the armies of good and evil coming together, and you have an angel and a demon who are like, I don't know how I feel about that. They're not really looking forward to this. So that's kind of the premise of the story. That's all I really know about it, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a good one for September. For October, which is the month of my wedding, so I chose a smaller book just because I don't want to have to worry about things as much, and so I picked Coraline by Neil Gaiman, so I got this one as well. This is the only one that does not kind of match the other books as much as well. Like the font is slightly different, but it's the closest one they had, and it's a kid's book. So anyway, this is the 10th anniversary edition, and you've probably seen the movie of Coraline. I have not seen the movie. But basically, Coraline goes through a door into another world where the parents are the same, but they want to change her. So she's like, it's an alternate universe type thing, and so she's trying to get back to her world. Next up is Anansi Boys by Neil Gaiman, and this is the, like, kind of spin-off sequel to American Gods, which I just finished and absolutely loved. And this has to do with the Anansi Boys and the Anansi, who is the big spider god. So this boy, Charlie Nancy, that's his name, he finds out that his dad was a god, and then his brother shows up on his doorstep, and his life kind of takes a turn from there. So as much as I loved American Gods, I'm really excited about reading this one, but I do have to wait until November to do so. So if you want to join in, you should read American Gods first, and you have 2 months to do it. And finally, the last book I picked up this month, and the last book that I'm going to be reading for my Year of Gaiman, I'll be sad when it ends, is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman, and this is basically just a retelling of The Jungle Book, but in a creepy kind of way because it is Neil Gaiman after all. So this is how I'm going to be ending out my Year of Gaiman project, and I'm super excited about it. Well, that's it. I only got 4 books, and they're all Neil Gaiman, and I'm so excited about reading all of them. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you want to join in and read any of these with me in those months to finish out my project of the Year of Gaiman. If you want more information, I'll put that video up here. so you can see kind of what I'm doing, but I'm basically just reading one Neil Gaiman book a month for the whole year. All of his novels. So by December, I will have read all of his novels. Not his short stories or his graphic novels, but his novels. So there you go. Well, that is going to be it for me today. I hope you're having a really great Monday. And that's it for me today. I'll see you next time.